Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Sherry,
And I'm Brooke.
and Brooke is reacting to Hercules, The Legendary Journeys. We're on season 2, episode. Hold on. I got it. Episode 6.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because last time we watched the one. Well, we watched Xena last time we met, but we watched. The last Hercules episode we watched was with the centaurs. And then we almost watched it again,
Yes.
but we didn't. And yeah, and they used the Lucy from Xena again in that, and it was slightly confusing for me. So hopefully this time I can identify separate characters.
Well, this one is called Under the Broken Sky.
Okay. I mean, like, some people consider, like, Broken Sky just being, like, when colors start changing or something like that. But I know there's also, like, Tales of the Sky Falling. We could go full Chicken Little on
Chicken
that.
Little. Yeah.
But,
Um,
yeah, I'm not sure if I have any mythologies jumping out at me from that.
the only two things I can think of are like when it starts raining and thundering. They say the
Yeah.
sky is opened up and Zeus is throwing lightning bolts. And then the other one is if you look at the Milky Way kind of looks broken in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I honestly can't remember this episode.
That
um,
makes it good because then it's like we're both reacting to it.
yeah. But we'll go ahead and get into it, see who Hercules is rescuing this time, what beautiful babe we've got, who
Will
his
Aeolus
sidekick
be
is going to
there?
be, and kind of go from there. So we'll go ahead and get into it.
Let's go. I know. I'm gonna have to send you a picture, but I watch MTV's The Challenge, and there is
Uh,
a guy on there who reminds me of Kevin Sorbo. Like, it's crazy. He might be even more like glamour muscly jacked than Kevin Sorbo, but like he wears his hair down, and I'm like, it's Hercules, bro.
yeah, send me a picture.
This is the story of a time long ago. He was a man like no other. He was tormented by his stepmother, Hera, Hercules.
We're back to dancing. Just gonna have.
I was going to say, is it showing anything to you?
Yeah, I can see it and hear it. She looks great, and they all look less great.
Hold on a minute. Where's the show? It's not showing on OBS. It's just
Oh
VLC screen.
no.
Oh, come on.
Technical issues. At
All
least
right.
you noticed. Me and my friend recorded a whole episode of Percy Jackson and realized we never made the show pop up.
Oh no.
So now she's going through and
To have to.
she's putting it together, just matching it to the sound. So then I can edit it. But we were like, fog.
I've had to do that before, and it sucks because you get out of
Yeah.
sync if you pause the show and stuff. So,
Yeah, exactly.
uh, but that's the nice thing about OBS is you can pause the show if you've got the show up. So,
Yeah.
okay, I've got really bad dry mouth. Let's see if it's recording correctly now.
Do we
Yes.
see it?
Yes.
Okay.
We're
We
good.
good. You guys might miss like a minute of her dancing, but like.
I do like their harem outfits that they have.
I like the use of the purple. I think it shows up really well in this show because everything else is so like green and brown.
The natural colors, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh oh, is this guy gonna die?
I don't know. We saw her first, but he is gonna be mugged at least.
That was a weak ass hit.
That was mean. People are mean.
Well, I'm wondering what the mugging has to do with the harem show.
I know. My immediate reaction is like, she's not there willingly, and he was gonna use the money to get her out, and now he can't. Drama.
And I would say belly dancing, but she doesn't have the traditional outfit of belly dancing.
No. I wonder. I was about to be like, maybe they wouldn't show that on TV, and then I remembered the like lady who was like
first
made
to show.
swords, but she
Oh,
was
oh.
literally just in a bikini.
I'm getting good at this. Maybe I'll open a clinic.
Well, the first belly
Yeah,
button shine was from
Solomonius
Bewitched.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
I want to talk to you outside. Wouldn't you
It's
like a
James
little
from
Tommy
the
for body?
challenge.
Take care of some of the tension I sense you're feeling.
That Hercules is
Inside. On the other
more
hand,
athletic.
a little fresh air might-
Well, there's no Aeolus if we have
Look, Hercules, I can
Solomonius.
That better be good. Because I came all the way from Arcadia as soon as I heard you're working in this.
There was a bar near my apartment in college
Now
called
listen to me,
Arcadia.
please. It's
And you
does
could play
kinda
video
look like
games.
Kevin
It was a
sorta.
high-class nightclub.
Yeah, he's like not. It's not
Who lies
exact,
just to
but
keep me
like
practiced,
when
but
he's
I
just like
believed him.
certain
Until that
angles
Roman
in the
comes back
show,
and
I'm like,
I'm
oh my
stuck
god, he
here.
looks so much.
Once he does, I'm out of here like my Fez was on fire.
What is it this time?
It's hard to
Happy hour.
trust you, man.
See, every day you have an hour. You sell 2 drinks for the price of 1. It's the hour that makes you happy. Get it?
Yes, it's very clever.
Not happy hour.
Yeah, see, the sound of satisfied customers.
God, I'd eat the hell out of that kiwi
Another
though.
one.
If you're trying to protect me, don't bother.
Damn.
It
But
looked
also
like she needed
respect her
help.
choices. Yeah, but I guess if she's saying I don't, you gotta respect her choices. At least till we find out more info.
Yeah.
I always forget that it's gonna have that one thing of the guy walking. I'm like, if you just cut that out, it's a great opening.
You repress those memories.
But that one part always throws me out of it, and I go, oh yeah, it looked bad.
It's a jackass.
Beep, bees, and donk.
You already
It's such
did a
a
little bit
tiny
of a
donkey.
kick. Yeah.
Got to start staying in
He's
places with
tiny.
pedals.
I wouldn't walk behind him.
No.
You're Hercules, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You fought with my
Dude
brother
should
Priam
get a
in the
name tag.
Philippian campaign.
He was a fine soldier. Does he live here?
He did, but he's moved away now like most of the other good men. He's
Oh,
in
at least he
Minos
didn't
now, fixing
die.
boats.
Yeah.
Thought she was gonna be like, oh, you dead.
Oh, he's still there?
Nobody
Go
helped
see
him.
if I can help him. Thirsty?
Well,
Excuse me.
I guess I would have assumed he was sleeping and homeless and probably given him his space.
Yeah, but that was a weak ass hit.
Easy now.
That's true.
Not too fast.
Well, maybe he's a weak ass. Some of us can't take hits. I'd get knocked out. I'd be like, eh.
Thieves have taken it, but I'm sure it was pilots, man.
Pilot.
Like an
Only
airplane?
by reputation. It's just a name. I'll bet you've got one too.
He's like, no, actually, I
Broke a
don't.
farm in the Istrian Valley.
Thanks
It's
for
been too long
assuming.
since I laid eyes on it.
Get out.
But I just got here.
Well, you weren't invited. And who do you think
Well, she
you
said
are
get
anyways,
out.
barging in on me?
That building looks familiar.
The customer is always right. Didn't anybody ever tell you that?
People who say the customer is always right are dumb. They're wrong most of the time.
Not the customer's always right?
No.
So,
I once had a guy get mad at me
Woman as beautiful as you
because
should have.
Poland Springs was
guards
doing a
outside
sale.
her
You
door.
could get 2 bottles of water for $2, and then he wanted one, and it wasn't $1, and he got mad at me.
I don't want to
It's like, sir, it's not my fault you don't understand sales.
I was
Yeah,
warned.
they're trying to get rid of the product.
Never be enough.
You
Yeah.
got a pretty high opinion of yourself, don't you? You'll be better off by yourself anyway.
You know
I love the,
saucy
like,
woman.
chain things in the hair.
Until later.
Yeah, that's
It's
very
so
belly
cool.
dancer. But she doesn't have the chain
My
and
mother
coins
always
on her
wanted me to be a
hips.
doctor. With
Yeah.
These hands, I could have cured the infirm, the lame.
I don't know if I want
blind.
Salomonius
Oops,
cleaning
sorry.
my wound.
But I got him a deal on the furniture.
Yeah.
Where are you
Uh-huh.
going, if you don't mind my asking?
Dr. Salmonius. Keep an eye on our patient.
No, I don't think we should say that.
All right, just hold still.
I don't think he went to school with,
Oh.
which god is it? For healing?
I'm getting good at
Oh, fuck.
I forget.
I don't, yeah. Somebody will tell us in the comments.
Looking for
Hello. He threw a whole guy at you. He's people bowling.
Yeah.
Why guys with eye patches always gotta have an attitude?
And why do they always just stand there?
I'll let you know when it's all right to get up. Now,
Stay
where
down.
was I? I'm here to tell you that stops right now.
You think this
I don't
gives you the
think
right
they're
to
gonna
order me
listen.
around? Hercules. Well,
A
suddenly my
challenge.
life looks a lot more interesting.
Unpleasant.
I love
might be
that
more like it.
everybody
You know, it would be a lot
underestimates him
easier on
despite
both
him
of us
never
if you
losing,
went someplace
other
that
than
was
his
real
kids and his wife. Burn.
There's something you
He
better
lost to
understand,
the
pilot.
Amazons. They captured him.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, but that got like rewound,
That's
right? So
true.
people
That's
don't
true.
know about it.
Oh,
That's true.
So
get up now.
we used our cool rewind power one time.
I always thought about selling the recipe. Not by itself, of course, but with others in a
He'd
book.
probably sell his own
Like
mother.
a cookbook. And
If he can make money.
Cooking school. Or maybe a chain
He's
of
gonna
cooking
become
schools. With great
what's her
chef's hats
name?
with
Kathy
salmonellas
Miller or whoever
right
did the
across
dump
top of it.
recipes.
I don't know.
There were these infomercials when I was a kid, and
Am I
she had like
boring you?
dump recipes and dump cakes, and I was
no,
like,
I'm
is this
sorry,
really
mine
the
just
name?
wanted.
But it's like you put it all in
I'm
one
here
pot and it
looking
cooks.
for
Oh, okay.
You and every other man.
But
in
like I was
town.
like, this is a
Oh,
name
no.
choice.
Well, that's back in fashion. I
special
see
woman.
We have
one
many
pot
special women in
recipes on
Enola.
Facebook right now.
There's one called
One pot
Lucina.
recipe is a better name though.
She's a special woman.
Dump recipe.
The smile could light up your heart.
My
She's got a
precious
creepy
babies.
doll. Oh my god, is she sad? Did her kid die? Am I gonna cry?
I don't care if you
I
don't
think we
eat.
got
I
clues
don't
that we
care
were
if you don't
talking
sleep.
over.
You just get word to all of them. There's 1,000 dinars waiting if they can get here by tomorrow. While Hercules
We'll
is
find
ripe
out.
for the killing. I'll have your head hanging on my wall.
Hey, that would be encouragement for me to not come back.
It's got a fur saddle.
I wonder if that would be comfy or slippery. Depending
would-
on the fur, I guess.
Oh, true. I would think it would be slippery. Most fur.
Faster! Fast! Really fast! Like you're really shaking it. Get those shoulders. Get your hips higher. Micah, get it. Higher.
Oh god.
Higher.
Hercules is like, what is
Am I
happening?
Hercules!
Salomonius is just slowly turning into a way for them to make modern jokes. That's why he's there.
Look at those
Yep.
muscles. It's gotta be him. Oh, he's a friend of yours, Salmonius?
At least he's forward
I'm his
thinking.
best friend. I used to be his biographer.
Well.
It's a long story.
Would you flex for us? Oh, just once.
Sorry, ladies, I don't flex.
Oh, such a pity.
Yeah, okay.
Right over here. You can take a look for yourself. See? Atticus.
He's a little drunk.
Yeah, maybe just a
Well, he was
little. I mean, he wasn't a prisoner. You
Science.
can't, like, force him to stay.
True. I think he went after the belly dancer.
Oh.
New outfit.
Yeah, but all her outfits are baller.
Good afternoon.
Get out of here. You're gonna have more to cry about than that cut in your head.
Sir, maybe you should explain why you want to see her.
He's a big guy.
That's my wife in there.
Where are the children?
They seem like they are separate ages. Is that a nice way of saying that he
You're right.
seems like he's way older than her?
This time it's not my head that
I think he's only slightly older.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking he was her
You've
dad.
gone to too much trouble for me.
In my head, I was like,
You
maybe that's her
look like you
dad,
could
and he
use a
went to like
friend.
help her. But
You
okay.
want to talk about what's bothering you?
Or keep in mind when TV shows dress up women, even older women, they try to
Yeah.
make them
I
look
used to tell
younger.
everybody they didn't
Yeah.
believe in luck. They ought to look at
Well,
me.
and then they're always like, oh,
Married to a
the
beautiful
man
girl
is
like Lucina.
40. Okay, well, his
I was
love
just a
interest
poor
will have to be
farmer 20 years
21.
older than
And you're
her.
like, ew.
Little thing like 20
Ew.
years, isn't it? Where are your boys now?
They're dead.
Sad.
But you were right.
You have my sympathy.
Yeah, she was like crying over a doll.
I know
I was like,
people that
ooh,
can
I
be.
have a bad feeling.
About the fireball that Harris sent down at your wife and kids.
No, my
I'm
wife
afraid
and
it's
kids are
true.
super dead.
But she wouldn't listen to me. Finally.
Well, grief and trauma, you know.
Sharan.
Yeah.
You've disgraced me. All of you.
Uh-oh, he's
It wasn't
pissed.
just anyone who bounced us around, it was Hercules.
Talk is cheap. Just do it.
Yeah, except if you kill the people you're collecting money from, you have then no one to collect money from, so, you know.
True. Yeah.
Idiot.
Salmonius?
Although, getting blood out of them is not necessarily killing them.
Salmonius, you home?
Yeah. Only push people so far.
Any idea where he is?
Then they're gonna bite back.
But you're the only one I can turn to. You know you are.
He's gonna be
Pilot
their
us, man. I know
divorce
match for
lawyer.
It's going to be Aphrodite.
A couples therapist.
Maybe Aphrodite will possess him.
This earth.
That would be hilarious.
Just forgot it, that's all.
She'd be like, what the fuck?
I'm just trying to get by the best I can.
See, I think she looks old enough.
See, I think they look old enough, but for some reason she looks really young to me.
Better be good.
Why they gotta be nasty? We need women supporting women.
I know.
Is he gonna die?
But patience is a virtue.
Probably not.
They're trying to get some blood out of him.
Uh-oh.
Look at all the peacock stuff.
You don't know how true that is, gentlemen.
Not 2 weeks. The 2 episodes of shows I've watched this week where someone is hanged, but they get saved.
Nice.
What are the chances?
You're getting heavy.
I just lost 15 pounds.
You're getting heavy? I don't think he gained any weight.
Yeah, but have you ever held something out and for a while?
Yeah.
And it gets heavier and heavier.
Yeah, but that's just you getting weak. They're not getting heavy.
True. Yeah.
I did my arm and shoulder workout yesterday. I'm strong. Shouldn't have done that. My shoulders are sore.
What was the rope attached to?
Cut the rope. I know, just like some kind of device they can't show on screen.
Behind you.
He said, yeah, got it.
Well, he did a donkey kick.
You should get a donkey. Or a dog. Oh no, his ugly decor is being ruined.
Well, I was going to say,
go back to Target.
Apparently, these guys don't mind getting beaten up. They kept going after him.
I know. I'd be like, oh, I'm not strong enough to beat this person. I need to do something else.
Yeah.
Anything.
You stop being a bitch.
Guess she doesn't belong here.
I mean, that's up to her,
The
but
nice guys never stick around long enough, do they, Heliotrope? Oh.
Heliotrope, and she has red hair.
He's like, all I did was beat people up again.
Well, that's the second time we've seen them. I wonder if we're going to end with them.
She's actually a lesbian now, and she marries that lady, and that becomes her new son. Happy ever after.
Lucina.
Will you look at what I've become?
Hot?
No.
But Hercules is still out there. After tomorrow, you can stop worrying. He'll be dead.
Yeah, people have said that before. I don't know how much I believe that.
Yeah, it gets thrown around a lot, that's for sure.
You have to realize that Atticus is hurting as much as you are.
And you're not mansplaining my trauma to me.
And you need him.
Kidding. Mostly.
I loved them so much. So much, and I still couldn't keep them alive. Oh, Atticus.
She's an amazing actress for a side character, is all I'm saying. I was about to start crying. I was like, oh.
Please, you've got to let me go.
Yeah, she definitely brought the tears naturally.
Yeah, I was like,
they didn't have to
her
stick
kids
tears
are
in the
dead.
eyes.
Like, I believe her.
FYI, there is a 13-year difference between the two of them.
Okay, so I guess he couldn't be her dad, but like, I'm not completely crazy that I was like, they are pretty far apart.
Yeah.
I think it's just he has like lighter early graying hair, so I thought he was even older.
Yeah.
I don't want you
in real life, the actor was born in 51, and she was born in 64.
I can wait to
But I'm still right. They go, the actor is this age,
Just tell
so
me where I
his
can get a drink.
love interest has to be this much younger. And we're like, this is why we have weird relationships.
Yeah.
She's crying. Good job, Hercules. Fucking
All
made her
your fault.
cry.
What else can I do?
Respect her decision.
Never see her again.
Yeah, but like
That was a quick
she has to-
transition.
Yeah, that was a little odd. But yeah, she has to grieve in her own way. If she's telling you this is how I need to do it, like I get wanting to be there for someone you love, but sometimes that means respecting their choices.
Yeah. And we all grieve differently.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these are the guys coming to kill Hercules. I'm sure it's gonna work out for them.
So you got 2 guys walking, 2 guys on horses.
Ooh, the ponies.
Is this the Emerald Castle?
Ooh, probably. Okay,
My
you could
goodness.
ask first, sir. That was
Very
insane.
aggressive.
You break her, you buy her. House rules.
Not for me.
Okay, let's not say that. That was not better.
I wouldn't look. Time to go to work. Thank you.
He's like, we got guys to kill.
Oh, she's in regular clothes now.
Oh, she's leaving.
Beautiful woman should be romanced.
I'm not
I'm
interested.
good.
Don't go off with this man.
Well,
That's what he took from that conversation?
the time of your life is waiting for you.
Oh, well, I doubt that.
No.
Oh no!
See, she did go back to him and then he died. She was right. Just prove all her trauma right.
It's all my fault.
Maybe Aphrodite will turn back time.
Yeah, she's like, I love love. He
Oh,
just
he's
died.
dead.
Well, now she doesn't have to go home, I guess.
Now she's lost him and the kids.
Yeah. How is this better? It's just
Christina,
sad. Zeus, where are you? Bring it back to life again.
Why don't you tell him later?
Well, he died in your arms.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's going to
Yeah, you
live.
were crying. Is
Oh,
he
he
not
is gonna
dead?
live. He looks dead.
She's holding his neck and can't tell he's breathing.
Don't tell
She's
me
like,
the
oh,
rest
is that what a
of the
pulse
facts about
is?
Hercules. Keep your shirt on
I guess maybe they don't know. These guys don't look that much better than the previous guys. I think Hercules will be fine. None of you have a standout enough, like, costume piece to make you seem threatening.
Right.
Like, he's
Except
got the
for
eye patch, so you're... Yeah, he's like the standout bad guy, but we already saw he's kind of a wuss.
Yeah.
So I'm like, none of them scream danger.
He got what he deserved carrying on with the likes of her.
You don't know how wrong you are.
Okay, people who are rude to sex workers are the bottom of my list.
Yes, they are.
You're all heart, you self-righteous boobs.
But none of you can be sure that you'll never.
Yeah,
face the
you
same
tell him
tragedy that
Salmoni
happened
is
to
self-righteous boob.
Gotta find a way to get Atticus out of here.
Underneath his
anybody. So
breath.
I'm asking you to show them the same compassion. that
Yeah,
you
maybe say it with your chest.
I could even see about patching the man's wound.
No, I was just gonna let him bleed out.
He didn't grab the garlic. What? Oh, grapes. I was like, what did he grab? That's an interesting scepter.
Ew. It looks like a bat.
What do we have here?
Yeah. Oh, don't take her dolls.
Yeah, don't take our kids. Oh, you're gonna die, bro, and you're gonna deserve it.
It's like a nice getaway for Atticus. Here.
What I usually do with a man I've
A nice
killed
getaway.
is take
Somebody needs to probably go warn them.
Let me take care of his wound.
Get out of the way.
I'm going with you.
Yeah, that's probably the one good idea they've had, is him going with her.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That was a
Just-
fourth wall break.
Yeah, just go.
Still here.
Hercules, there are mercenaries everywhere.
Thanks for yelling out my name so they know who I am.
You're supposed to be the best. What's
I
wrong with you?
was gonna say that was a bad shot.
I mean, like, better than, like, I would do, but yeah, like, that's not, like, a professional person who knows how to use it, right? Drama. Where the fuck that guy come from?
Chain cam.
Isn't it just in the cloth? Just rip it.
Ninja stars.
I'm sorry. Sick. That man picked a basket for no reason.
Are you crazy? This thing's expensive, and it's not a toga.
Oh my god. It's nice of them all to attack him one at a time.
Yeah.
But I think they're like all different, so like maybe they want to be the one who wins.
Yeah, mercenaries are usually on their own.
I'm just like, you guys really could like work together, you know. But, you know, they're lost. Run!
Oh, Salmon sacrificed himself.
He'll be fine. We'll never lose that man. How will they make jokes about the future? Damn, he hit him!
Run, lady.
Kill him!
Come quickly. He's back up.
I don't know how she do it, but I support her.
Oh, right in the balls.
Yeah, pick up a weapon. Stab him!
That's what I'm waiting for.
He stabbed her husband. It's only fair. Damn. He humiliated you.
Well, she didn't mean to stab him.
Or she's the best actress ever. She's like, oh my god, I accidentally stabbed him. He deserved it.
You alright?
No.
He's fine. Maybe some internal bleeding.
Oh, he's looking better.
So the townspeople want to turn his pleasure palace into a senior citizen center. Why didn't I think of that?
You tell me.
Because I'm always chasing the fast dinar, that's why. But I'm going to mend my ways. The next time you see me,
he's not.
It'll be a new me that you see.
I doubt it. But good luck.
Girl, pardon 5 stones. I call it bongo. Now the idea is to get a line diagonally horizontally. I can see good makes money.
Bongo? What about bingo?
And Bongo was his name. Oh,
I know.
It'd be nice to see.
Yeah, she's young enough.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
We'd be honored if you come to meet them.
Also, there's probably kids with dead parents. Like, adopt those kids.
True.
Similar trauma.
At least it's catchy.
Yeah, I liked that one. I do think the episodes... Maybe I'll wait until we're in discussion mode. I'll wait.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember if there's a disclaimer.
Maybe. No donkeys.
No donkeys were harmed?
Yeah. No donks. No.
No disclaimer. Okay, you can talk. So you liked that one.
Okay. I liked that one. I do think these episodes sometimes are carried a little by like whatever the storyline is going to be. Obviously, like if you're not into whatever that episode storyline is, it's not going to be your thing. But I think they're more carried by the side characters. And like if they are compelling, if their acting is good, if their story makes sense. I think the girl killed it. I think she was the best actor in this episode.
Yeah.
But the guy also did well, who played her husband. The like bad guy, he kind of just felt like generic Hercules bad guy, if I'm honest. Like his acting, he wasn't like a standout villain to me or anything. But I think when an episode has those standout actors who you go, oh wait, like this can have that level of acting. Because like Hercules is great, but he is kind of like the straight-faced like good guy. Like he doesn't have a lot of emotional moments, at least not in this. I think he had a few more in the movies than he does in the day-by-day episodes. He's more of a voice of reason for the side characters and what they're going through than what he is going through.
Yeah, he's very calm and even keel and level-headed, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Which works for the character. It just doesn't let him flex his acting chops that much, I don't think. versus like this scene where she is like emotionally tearing up and crying, and I'm like, oh my god, her kids actually died. Like I was like so sad. But I think this is a standout episode for me just for how good that acting was. It wasn't as like maybe camp as maybe like the other women were being, right? They were very
Right.
like more played for humor, where she was more like a well-written person who going through trauma and like depression, and I like connected with that a little more. Like I felt she did it well, and I think it was a good call not to have her be very campy because the subject matter she was dealing with was pretty serious, and I think
Yeah.
I really enjoyed her acting and her parts.
Okay. Yeah, she was a very good actress. When I had done research, she had done some stuff throughout, but I don't think she did a lot of stuff. Whoops, I already closed the IMDb. It wasn't enough for me to note it,
Yeah.
to tell you about. But yeah, I mean, a lot of facial expression, which is what helps get you into it.
Yeah, for sure. I did feel like over exaggerated, which is like normally a part of the camp style. She like stuck out, I think, because she didn't fit, but at the same time, I still believed she was part of the universe.
Yeah.
So I think they did a good job balancing it.
Well, in storyline wise, she wasn't supposed to fit because she was a drifter. She
Yeah.
went from place to place, and yeah.
Yeah, I liked I think having the juxtaposition of like someone like truly playing this character, and then we have the people who you can tell are having fun with their roles, but they don't have as much emotional heaviness in them.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good balance for the show, and I think if they continue to like play with that balance, there could be a lot more really great episodes. Like I think
Okay.
it's better than some of the episodes where all of them feel camp and you're just kind of like, this was fun, but like was I emotionally invested in any of the characters in other episodes? Not all the time.
Okay. I will tell you, and this isn't going to ruin anything because there are some really good episodes, but we've already watched the highest rated episode for this season.
Oh, it should be this one.
It was actually King of Thieves with Autolycus.
Okay. I disagree.
Well, and that's why I put that little caveat there because I mean there are other good episodes this season. So
That wasn't the gambling one though, right?
no,
That wasn't
Autolycus,
that one.
Prince of
Okay.
Thieves or King of
Yeah.
Thieves,
Yeah. I
with
remember the
the
difference.
snake thingy in the castle.
Yeah. Okay, that
So,
was still a fun episode.
yeah.
But I liked the emotion in this one better.
Yeah.
I was like, if that gambling one was the highest rated, I'll scream.
I'll
Because it
talk
was
about
fun, but
I'll talk about the worst scored one when we get to the end. So.
okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, no, this one is high up there for me personally.
Okay. And one thing I meant to mention, because since I did bring up Autolycus, you had made the comment that they wouldn't make an action figure for somebody who's only been seen once, but
Yeah.
I have an X-Men action figure. Granted, the primary figure is an X-Men, but the other action figure with the X-Men only appeared once.
In a
So
comic book or a cartoon? Like only
in the
once in the
movies,
entire comic?
in the movies.
Oh. Are
So
they in the comics more though? Because maybe it's for those fans. I don't know though.
no,
Hmm.
I I don't know if you'll eventually watch the X-Men series. Have you?
I've seen all of them.
Okay. Do you remember the senator who turns into a blob?
Oh, yeah.
That's the action figure I have, and he only
Oh.
appeared once. So
The old X-Men.
yeah,
Because now the new X-Men movies are going to be old because they're making more.
that's true. That's true. But yeah, the old ones.
Yeah, the old ones. We don't talk about the director. He's a bad man. But yeah, the old movies before First Class, and then those
Yeah.
were the new movies, but now they're going to be old
Right. Yep.
because
Get
Marvel already went, look what we have. You see
well,
Beast? He's right here.
we can finally merge the universes.
Yeah, where's Anna Paquin though?
Oh, I
If you're gonna
know.
recast Rogue, I'm not gonna be okay with that.
I do like Rogue. Going back to Hercules. So one thing that they noted was that Salomonius says, "I'm creating a better world through science." And that was the slogan they used for PittCon in 2015 for their science conference.
Interesting. I don't know if I agree with his statement. Kind of just inventing capitalism, and we've seen where that's ending up, and I don't know if I agree.
Yeah. And then the only other fact I had was that Bruce Phillips, who is the one who played Atticus, he was also in the Lord of the Rings series. I think he was in two.
Oh, he got
Yeah,
the face for it.
he was in Return and The Two Towers.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I like fantasy a lot. I definitely watched Lord of the Rings and enjoyed them in high school, but I'm not one of the people who goes back and watches them all the time.
yeah.
I think I struggle a little more with high fantasy than I do with like fun fantasy. Not that high fantasy can't be fun, but like those movies are long. They're great, but
They
they're
are.
long.
They are long.
I very rarely am I in the mood to put on like a 3.5 hour movie or something, like with extended editions and shit. So I'm always like,
I just watch reactors react to it, and that's how I get my fill.
yeah, you're like, see, I can just see that. That's why React content is so good, because like, I'll just watch people react to the Hunger Games and be like, yeah, I'm gonna see my favorite moments because there's no way they cut those out.
And
But
then
then
they
I get
cut them
mad
out.
when they misunderstand. Yeah, but I get mad when they misunderstand things, and I'm like, all right, they don't have the obsession I had with the books and like the story and the writer and everything, so they don't understand some of the stuff. And I'm like, how'd you get that? How do you not understand? Then I'm like, right, I'm crazy. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I never leave comments about it because I'm nice.
Well, and we've talked about it. We've talked about it at length. Getting back to Hercules.
Yeah.
So we didn't get Aeolus. We got Salomonius. He's still the character that we were introduced to, an entrepreneur, an inventor, a go-getter. No Aeolus.
I feel like they recorded them in chunks, right? So like they probably recorded all the episodes that Aeolus was in a chunk, and that's why we saw them in a row. And now they recorded a chunk with Salomonius, so we're gonna see a bunch of Salomonius ones, and then maybe they'll go back to Aeolus, or maybe it'll be a new person. I don't know, but it feels like they probably like behind the scenes, like production normally records in like chunks. So like it seems like there was a chunk with him, a chunk with him. Because then
And
they
it
don't have
could
to pay
be.
the actors to come back between, like they can just be like, oh, we only need you for this month of filming, and then you're good.
Could be. So far, all the episodes are standalone. There are reference to previous episodes, but they could have done the chunks in chronological order.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna film by location anyway.
Mm-hmm.
For the episodes. So, but it would make sense to me if like so depending on where obviously the actors live, like if they're like, well, Aeolus is going to be in these first 5 episodes, so we only need you for these shoot days. They don't have to pay him to be out there longer while they're shooting Salomonious episodes.
Yeah. The building that Pilot used, I guess, as his headquarters or whatever, they showed a quick outside view of it with the 4 pillars and the white front.
Yeah.
That reminded me, I think it's the exact same building that they used for the Queen that bought Hercules. I forget which movie.
Oh yeah, I
The
remember
Lost
that one.
Kingdoms, maybe?
Yeah, I remember that storyline.
Yeah, I think that's the same building, the same set.
Alright. Yeah, well, they do a good job reusing the sets because I feel like if you've watched this a lot, you'd see that, but like when you're watching through the first time, I'm just like, I don't know, it looks like a new place to me.
Yeah, and Cousins are off, and Sir Moons, I can't remember all of his name, and Bara. They'll probably correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think it's the same set.
Yeah, I think that works. Like if you can like decorate it to look like a completely different place, you do you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like those moments in like Disney Channel or Nickelodeon shows where you realize like a set is from an older show.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's the staircase from iCarly, which is the staircase from Saved by the Bell or whatever it was. It might not have been Saved by the Bell, but from another show and another show and another show.
There's a machine or something, a counter, something that sits on the counter from the Sweet Life that went to one of the Disney shows, and they didn't
Yeah,
even
they
change the
love that
stickers.
shit. Yeah, they love that. They're
Yeah.
like, see? It's the thing. And you're like, yeah, it's the thing. And then your brain explodes.
Anything else on this episode?
Oh, I think I started rating them last episode. I would give this episode 8.7.
Okay.
Which for me is very, very good. 9 is like almost perfect, and then 10 is like, oh, it blew me away. This is like insane. But this is probably my highest rated episode of the season so far. For me.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
can disagree.
I agree with you. I think it was one of the better episodes. So.
I liked it a lot, and I am excited to see what happens next. But if they want to see what happens next, they have to like and comment on the video, and then they have to subscribe, or they'll miss it. And everyone will point and laugh at them.
Or
like,
they
you
can go,
missed it.
or they can go to your Patreon and see the full episode.
That is true. The uncut episode, you can see me probably almost crying at one point. Zoom in on my eyes, and then I went, wait a second, I'm watching Hercules.
Depends on if I can remember to find
Just
that section.
acting. Yeah. But I was like, oh, my heart. But yeah, today as we're recording this, Hercules season 2 episode 2 is going up. So that's if you're someone who's curious on like where we're at filming, kind of how ahead we are.
Not too far ahead.
No,
If we're going by series.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've noticed because I'm doing Buffy and Angel now, that I'm like, oh, I'm not getting through Buffy as quickly, obviously, because I'm watching the 2 shows.
Yeah. What question do you have for everybody?
Today's question. What's your favorite movie or show if you need to cry? Because I almost cried this episode. So, like, did they have a go-to movie or show that they're like, I need to have a good cry? This show's gonna make me cry.
Oh, there's a
I
bunch
think that's a
for
fun.
me.
There's a bunch, but like, do people have that one tried and true, like, I'm gonna fucking cry if I watch this?
What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's
I
such a
just
good
have
one.
to put cry movies. I think I'm gonna cry this month though. I'm probably gonna cry this month, I think, because I think The Notebook won by poll. I actually have to go look for February movie night. And I've never seen it. I just know that it makes people cry.
I haven't seen The
I'm like,
Notebook,
okay.
so I didn't vote for it. I forget which one I did vote for.
It got like 50% of the votes. So I'm like, all I know about this movie is it makes people cry. So people want to watch me cry in February. Good to know.
Well, if you ever watch What Dreams May Come, make sure you have your Kleenexes.
Got it. Ugh, I'm such an ugly crier too. There's like an episode of She-Ra. I think it's out now. It would have been out now when this goes up. But I'm sobbing through most of the episode. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I hope this is good content. It's just me crying every other scene. It's fine.
I'm an ugly crier too. So like end of Game of
Jennifer
Thrones,
Lawrence school.
end of Ozark, end of and I can't talk when I cry. I get choked up.
That's like, yeah, there are a lot of moments in Game of Thrones that made me sob. The end made me rage.
Yeah.
But I think I was crying from rage. range. I'm just like, but yeah, that's one where that's an interesting show, and I won't get into the whole discussion of it, but the concept of it being like one of the biggest shows ever, and it was huge, and then like no one talks about it anymore really because how they ended it is like so interesting. I could do a podcast talking about that.
Well, on that note, let's go ahead and end this one.
Yeah, make sure you don't miss Xena next week, guys.
Yes. So thank you all for joining us on this one, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
This is the story of a time long ago. He was a man like no other. He was tormented by his stepmother, Hera, Hercules.